Welcome everybody. Today I'm so excited to be talking to you guys about the top 5 digital offers. Now, you might be wondering, why digital? What is a digital offer? So the reason we're highlighting digital offers today is they are not only something that we've had on our platform since we started. In fact, we spent 15 years as a digital offer exclusive platform, and even more so, only the last 5 or so years where these things, where supplements really taking over and a big driver on our platform. Before that, it was almost exclusively digital. And you might be wondering why. Well, digital offers, the ones that we're gonna be highlighting today, are some of the best converting offers that we have on our platform. It's really easy for people to create these offers. They're talking about info, so you could be super targeted in your niche and super targeted to who you wanna talk to. So if you're new, it makes it really easy to figure out the voice, figure out the audience, and get great conversions, and maybe the fattest commission check you've ever had because it's specific and it's really easy to throw up, whether it's on social, email list. There's so much variety where sometimes supplements could kind of limit how you could market them. Digital offers have a lot more variety. In fact, some of the offers we're gonna be talking about today are even gonna give you different options on the landing pages that are optimized specifically for who you're talking to, which is not something you commonly ever see in supplements. In fact, I can't even think of an example. In digital, we're gonna have plenty. And if you're intermediate or advanced, this is also something you wanna listen to because these offers are so great to scale across a lot of different mediums. So really pay attention, give them a chance because they are pretty fantastic. So with that, I'm gonna give you something really special. I'm gonna give you a bonus offer that I personally think is pretty fantastic, and we'll actually jump into it right now. So coming in at a bonus number 6, and that is the Billionaire Brainwave offer. That's what we are talking about. It's a fantastic offer. It's all around making money manifest into your life. And if there's one thing a lot of Americans want right now, it's more money. This offer is a conversion monster. I've seen it go as high as 6% on certain lists, and on cold traffic getting between 2 to 3% conversion rates. With CPA available and average payouts that are gonna be around $50 to $60, this is a killer offer, and it's one that you should start testing out right now. If your audience is somebody that wants money or like more money, and especially it just coming to them immediately, this VSL is gonna be supercharged and something that they're gonna love, and you're gonna love the paychecks that you get. In fact, you might find yourself having your own billionaire brainwave moment. So let's jump into the top 5 offers. Before that, I just feel like maybe I'm not the best person for it. So let's bring in somebody that I'm very thankful for, because it is November. We need to be thankful. And last time he complained to HR about the mean things I said. So I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite people at ClickBank. In fact, my favorite person, and somebody I look up to because they're above 6 foot and I'm not, so I have to. And that is Thomas. Why don't you come and tell us what the 5th offer is, Thomas?
Sorry, let me get rid of Kyle's booster seat. Is that better? Cool. Well, apparently those HR notes are not anonymous like I was promised to believe. Thank you, Kyle. Anyway, so for offer number 5, or I guess this is number 2 or 1, Kyle threw everything off. We're going to an offer that'll send your conversions to the moon. This is moon reading in the astrology space, built by some business partners that have been building these offers in this niche for a while now. This is a top performer, and it's really cool. It's a customized VSL experience where you're going through, selecting the items that are applicable to you, your different signs and things like that, name, date, age of birth, fun things like that. And you get a personalized moon reading. I don't understand what that is, but a lot of people do, and a lot of people love it, so I trust that it will work for them. Now, once customers go through it, they are also getting a customized email campaign getting sent to you for the next 7 days. And if any customers are purchasing through that email campaign, the affiliates are making even more money. So what that means for you is an affiliate earning per click of around 30 to 50 cents, an average earning per order of around $25, and a hop conversion rate of 1.22%. Sorry, let me get this ready for Kyle's next offer. There we go.
Thank you, Thomas. And again, I am so thankful, especially when you have reads that make no sense, like age of birth. Speaking of age of birth, we're gonna talk about number 4, which I guess would be the birth age of a 4-year-old? I don't know, we'll figure it out later. But we are gonna be talking about one of the longest standing top digital offers that ClickBank has ever had, dating all the way back to 2010, and that is Ted's Woodworking. In fact, we made this table because of what is in Ted's Woodworking. That's how good it is. You could take a bearded man like me that doesn't know anything about woodworking, and all of a sudden, I'm building tables for top offers. By the way, that's a total lie, it's not true, but it could be true if you are promoting or using Ted's Woodworking. So this is a digital offer, it's super clean, it's super consistent, it's great for any DIY or hobbyist list, audience, does really well on Google. It's been around for a long time and been performing so well during that entire time. So if you want something that's gonna be a consistent performer, you're not gonna see dips in your conversions. Once you get it running, it just keeps out going. It's like the crock pot of affiliate marketing. Ted's Woodworking could be the offer for you. So we give you some stats here. You're looking at about 49 cents for an EPC. One thing I always like to bring up with this is that's a very amalgamated number. So there's a lot of people promoting in a lot of different ways. You might see something quite a bit higher than that depending on your traffic source. But I tell you the next number is one to really focus on, which is average affiliate earnings per order is 70.97. For a high converting offer, that is pretty fantastic. And again, with lots of ranges here, I've seen people get this over 2%, but the overall average is about 0.67. So fantastic offer, really, really consistent, and maybe even be something just to buy yourself if you want to be a crafty individual, especially with the holidays coming up. Maybe you can make somebody, a homemade Christmas present, and then they'll never ask you to get one again. So with that though, we need to go back to Thomas, and I'm gonna have to raise up my seat. I'm gonna say one thing that is truly nice about him before we get to number 3, which is, you guys should know this about Thomas. He is an amazing foodie and has a lot of delicious recommendations when it comes to food. So next time you see him or in the comments, talk or ask him what his favorite dish is, and he'll be sure to tell you. So with that, let's go to the kitchen man himself to give us number 3.
I think Kyle meant to lower this because he is vertically challenged. There we go. Thanks, Kyle. I do appreciate our foodie times. If you don't know, Kyle and I have it's an inconsistent tradition of trying to find the spiciest food in Boise and then really regretting it about an hour later. If you haven't watched it, we did a Hot Ones challenge in our YouTube channel, which you can check out and watch us really suffer, especially in the last few wings. Now going into, where are we at? The top 3 offer, digital offer? Number three. I'm sticking with the niche I love, which is spirituality, and we're sticking with astrology, which is now talking about the numerologist offer, which is not the same thing as astrology, I learned, but this offer is by Blair and Wendy Gorman, who are some fantastic people out of Christchurch, New Zealand. And if you haven't seen the podcast episode we did with them, would highly recommend that as well. They talk about all their journey into building this multi-8-figure behemoth of an offer that's been a mainstay on ClickBank for over a decade now. So this offer is the bar for personalized VSLs. If you go through this, you learn a lot about yourself, you learn a lot about numerology, and it is an amazing tripwire offer, especially if you're a newer affiliate, because it's such a fun, interactive thing for people to go through. It's ones that have gone viral on social media because celebrities share it and they think it's so cool, and it doesn't even feel like you're getting pitched or really sold anything. It's just a fun thing to go through. So with that, affiliate EPCs are 22 cents. Affiliate earnings per order are right around 10 bucks, and the hop conversion rate is over 2%. And I just want to call something out too here. With these info products and these digital offers, if EPCs and affiliate earnings per order sound lower compared to the compared to the physical offers, there's a reason for that, right? There's a lower average order value with these, but a higher conversion rate. And like I said before, if you're a newer affiliate wanting to try something that's a little easier to get into, this might be a good niche to try. This spirituality and kind of new age offers, which can tap into a really vibrant audience that kind of loves going through these funnels. One of the biggest viral shares for numerologists are retirees from the Fast and Furious franchise. And keeping it in the family, let's kick it over to the ClickBank family, Kyle.
Hey guys, happy to return with you for number 2. And you might be wondering, why does Kyle seem to be bouncing? Well, for this offer, I'm getting my stretch on, and that's because it is hyperbolic stretching is the offer. So let me sit here so I don't have to fall down during this offer. But hyperbolic stretching is an amazing offer and something that has a really, really great kind of intro to get you hooked in, similar to me stretching. It opens up with the creator of the offer doing the splits and talking to you through the VSL. And we're not talking like the mild splits that you think you're doing when you're not actually there. Full horizontal leg movement in a way that makes you go, holy cow, which is why this offer converts at a whopping 1.89%. And on top of that, sorry, I'm like losing my breath from all the stretching. So obviously I need some hyperbolic stretching or something else. But on top of that, they allow you to segment for a men's lander or a women's lander to really, really narrow in on your niche to increase those conversion rates and get you some nice EPCs, but also an average of $22 a payout per order. So with high conversions, still a decent payout. This offer is just gonna make your audience super happy, get great conversions, whether it's even on paid traffic, you could run something like this, even with low payouts, just because it converts so well and is so targeted and so eye-catching. So If you yourself want to have a really awesome offer that's going to convert really well, also maybe even just study and watch it yourself so you could get some nice flexibility, this is one to definitely try out. In fact, it was one of our top offers overall in the company last year. So very, very impactful, and it's actually a diamond level offer. So give you an idea, guys, this thing is a monster with conversions. There's a reason it's number 2 and should be something that you start right now. So for somebody that also probably needs to work on hip flexibility, but not as bad as me, we'll bring you over to Thomas, because as we're doing thankful stuff, I want to give a little tidbit. Thomas at ClickBank, and maybe in the whole state of Idaho, is the leader in what I like to call dad sports. Whether it's darts, whether it's something you can play with a beer, golf, all those things, he is exceptional, frustratingly exceptional, and really, really good at. So next time you see him, be sure to grab him a beer and maybe have him play some darts or golf with you and show him how good he really, really is. So with that, let's go to the dad sport champion and hand it off to Thomas.
Awesome, thanks Kyle, love that offer. How about this, man? If we get to 300 likes in this video, so if you're watching, give it a like. Let's do the hyperbolic stretching challenge. We'll go through the program, we'll get on with the owner, and we will figure out how to do full splits, because I'm nowhere close to it, I know that.
I agree, Thomas. In fact, I'd say I'm up for it, right? Get the stretch on.
Okay. Speaking of splits, we're gonna be talking about the X factor. This is going into how to get your X back. And I don't know, for a lot of you out there, this might not be the best idea for you to personally follow, but this is a banger of an offer in a number of different ways. Because now more than ever, it's really hard to find the right partner, so you might as well go back to the one you had before. This offer converts so well because it's got male focus landers, neutral landers, female focus landers, so you can really customize how you're promoting it to the right audience and really get it dialed in for your traffic, which is leading affiliates to get an 89-cent EPC, earning per click, and an earnings per order of over $45 and a 1.9% conversion rate. So this offer should do well for you no matter what your traffic source is, whether it's organic, whether it's social, whether it's paid. It's got the right stats to really scale with you, and we've seen that work for a number of affiliates. So again, your mileage may vary, you might not want to use it for yourself, but there's a lot of lonely people out there who want to get their X back and are dying to do it, and they will love this offer. And speaking of people who probably have a lot of X's to text back, let's bring it back to Kyle.
Thanks so much, Thomas. And I just want to say I'm also very thankful for Google phones. So all those X's don't know my phone number when I call them back. So with that, I actually want to give you guys another secret offer. So hold on for a second. A really, really special thing that one of the big things that I didn't get to mention why I think digital offers are so amazing is because they are really quick to implement. It's one of the best places to learn marketing. So even if you're an affiliate right now or an offer owner, digital becomes an amazing space for you to up-level and maybe even accelerate your online marketing journey. One of the things that's super critical for that to really happen and make work though is you need to have the right tools to quickly be able to build web pages, get emails done, and everything that you need with marketing and making your offer great and easy, which is why ClickBank actually has a brand new product called Accelerator that's gonna do all of that for you. It is made by marketers for marketers, and it's something that if you wanna be on the top 5 digital offers maybe next year, next time that we do this, be sure to get Accelerator, jump in. Not only can it make you a better affiliate, but it can make you an amazing digital offer owner. So again, it's Accelerator. You can click below, get some details. Until next time, have an amazing November. Be thankful. Be thankful that we could have you here and watching us. We know we're grateful, and be thankful for the fact that you have an opportunity to have financial freedom by watching these videos, making promotions, making commission checks, and living life on your terms. Until next time, be safe, and as Thomas would say, somewhere, happy scaling. There we go. Awesome. Have a great one.